I'm Ravi Handa and this is my Twitter handle. In this particular video, we'll talk about direction sense and the questions based on them. Before we begin on questions on direction sense, we should first understand the basic idea of directions. Upwards is essentially north, on your right is east, towards the bottom is south, and on your left will be west. That is typically how, or NEWS, news is how you can remember it by NEWS. Also, the other directions can be bisecting north and northeast. Bisecting north and east is northeast. Very similarly, south and east is southeast here. West and south is southwest, and north and west is northwest. Now, further bifurcation can be north of northeast, which is NNE, or east of northeast, which is ENE. So, if you want to think about what is north of northwest, so you come to northwest and north of that will be north of northwest. What will be south of southeast? So here is southeast, south of southeast but not full south. So that will be this direction, which is south of southeast but it is not full south. I hope it is clear. Let us now look at a few questions. I believe solving questions will clarify most of your doubts. In this particular question, we are given, starting from his house, Ravi goes 4 kilometers east. So let's say Ravi is here and he goes 4 kilometers east. So which direction will be east? East is here. So let's say he has gone 4 kilometers east. He then takes a right. So now Ravi is facing in this direction. His right would be downward and further walks for 3 kilometers. So let's say now Ravi has walked for 3 kilometers. He then takes another right. Now he is looking in this direction. Looking in this direction, where will be his right? See, these are the places where people get confused and have problems. You are standing here, you are looking downwards, where will be your right? If you thought that your right will be this side, you thought right. So he walked towards his right, and how much did he walk? He walked a total of 8 kilometers. So now, from his beginning position, where is he? From his beginning position, this is the line. Let's say origin was A, then P, Q, and R. The question is, what direction is AR? AR is in the southwest direction because it is both below and left. Left signifies west, below signifies south. And how far is he? Well, to find out the actual distance, you can drop a perpendicular from here. Let's say you drop the perpendicular at A dash. So if you drop a perpendicular, see, all these are straight lines. I'm not that good at drawing. So if this will be 3 because PQ, A dash will be 3 because PQ is 3. This will be 4. So A dash R will also be 4 because the total distance was 8. 3, 4, this is a perpendicular right angle. Applying Pythagoras, RA is 5 kilometers. And so that is the distance. How far is Ravi from the house? He is 5 kilometers far. And in which direction is Ravi? Direction is southwest. Let us look at another question. Ravi and Rohit are standing face to face. Okay. So let's say Ravi is looking in this direction, Rohit is looking in this direction. Now, so this is the current status. The shadow and Rohit's shadow. So Rohit's shadow is falling on Ravi's right. This is Ravi and Rohit's shadow is falling on Ravi's right. So the shadow is somewhere here. Okay, does not look like a person's shadow, but that's broadly the idea. This direction is here. That means where is the sun? The sun is somewhere Here. See, these are bad approximations. Okay. Might not be an ideal diagram for the sun. But let's say this is the sun. Because if Rohit is standing here and the shadow is this side, sun has to be this side and it is early morning. So if this is early morning and so sun should be in the east, at least for part A, sun is in the east. So in part A, sun is in the east, shadow is in the west. Now, in which direction is Rohit facing? So on the right of Rohit is the sun. So on the right of Rohit is east. So let me just try to draw the directions here. So in case A, this is broadly what your diagram would be like. East is here, Rohit is facing this side, west is here. So which one will be north and which one will be south? East is this side. So north will be here and south will be here. On the other hand, if it was evening, what would have happened? Let me make this as the diagram for the evening. If this was the diagram for the evening, then this is how your basic direction would look like. Sun will be in the west. This would be east and these two. So this will be south and this will be north. So in the evening, your answer will be Rohit is facing south, and if it's early morning, then Rohit is facing north. I've not taken into account northeast, northwest and stuff. I'm dealing with just basic directions. And as per the basic directions, in early morning, Rohit, who is looking in this direction, he is facing north, and in evening, he is facing south. Let us look at one more question. Ravi's house, his office and his college are all equidistant from each other. So basically what we know is that Ravi's house, office and college, they form an equilateral triangle of sides 5 kilometers. The distance between any of them is 5 kilometers. Ravi starts walking from his college in a direction parallel to the road connecting his office and his house. So let's say this is his office, this is his house, and this is the college. So he starts walking in a direction which is parallel to the road connecting his office and his house. That means he is walking somewhere on this line. I'm assuming, or I'm trying to draw as these two lines are parallel to each other. Now, what he does is he keeps on walking and stops when he reaches a point directly east of his office. Okay, so if he walks in a point that he has to reach directly east of his office, I think it would be better if we take this point as the office and this point as the house. Would be simpler to solve, because now directly east of his office can be this point. So let's call it O dash, which is directly east of his office. He then reverses his direction and walks till he reaches a point directly south of his office. So directly south would be somewhere here. Let's call it O double dash. So what is the total distance that he has walked? Well, not very difficult to find out. Since this is an equilateral triangle, O dash C will also be another equilateral triangle. And if in case you had joined H, O double dash and C, that will also be another equilateral triangle. So the distance, this distance, CO dash will be 5, CO double dash will be 5. So what is the total distance that Ravi has walked? He has walked from C to O dash 5 kilometers, and then from O dash to O double dash, that's 10 kilometers, which means the total distance traveled by Ravi is 15 kilometers. With this, I would like to wrap up this session on direction sense. Please provide feedback via Twitter My Twitter handle is @Ravi Handa. Thank you.